Welcome to my channel, Positive Thinking. I'm Geeta Iyengar, head of the Department of Sociology and Psychology. Well, today we will discuss about being afraid. Have you ever thought, why are we afraid? Afraid of what? Are you afraid of yourself? Are you afraid of others? And if you are afraid, why are you afraid? Is there any solution to this? Can we ever solve this issue? You know, this is lingering in our lives right from your childhood. You have come across a lot of things that is happening, moments, happy moments, pleasant moments, unpleasant moments, and something has happened, something has gone wrong, and you say, I'm afraid. There are the things that you're afraid of, you are not able to explain. I'm talking about the emotional fear that we have. The emotional fear where we say, oh no, I'm afraid to meet people. I don't want to talk to them. I'm afraid to face the world. I'm afraid of life. I'm afraid of death and afraid of every moment in my life. There are people like that. And every day we overcome it. It is not something that is today I've got over it and tomorrow I won't be. Many people catching a train also are scared. This is scare, the fear, the little fears, when they accumulate, they become, then you become afraid. That afraid, when the minute we use the word afraid, it means it becomes part of you. Fear, getting scared, these are all external. We can handle it. They say address it, face it, whatever. डर गए तो मर गए, लेकिन जो डर है, जो fear है, that fear is embedded in you because of some incident, because of some experience that you have faced in your life, and you are not able to explain. So many times we have seen, like when you meet your friends, meet your people, you say, oh my God, why she is not able to come forward and talk? Don't you have the stage fear? We all get scared. To be frank, I never had this, I never was confident going on the stage. I realized, why am I doing this? The reason was, once I made a mistake. I stood on the stage, gave a welcome speech, and I became blank. And when that happened, after that, I always associated the stage with being blank. So, all of us in our lives, sometime or the other, something has affected us, and we carry that on and we don't address it. But then you have to take it as a challenge. You said, no, so what? Let me see what is going to happen. I still remember one of the person whom I told him that I'm not, I get very nervous. So what do I do? So one of the trick I would tell you is, for example, if you want to speak on the stage and you want to say, you know what, there are 10 principles of law or 10 principles of this or that, and then you forget the eighth one, then you forget the ninth one. Instead of that, if you say there are so many principles, and then you give each view, and when you do that, then the audience will not know that you have missed out something. Don't give the clue to the audience that you have gone somewhere and somewhere you have gone wrong. And also, when you go wrong, there's nothing wrong. It's okay. We are human beings. We are bound to make mistakes. But what is important is to learn from our mistakes. The day we start learning from our mistakes, the day we learn what is going wrong and let me work on it, your fear will go. And when the fear goes, you will stop being afraid. And so many psychological issues we have seen, when people are afraid of a lot of things, bigger issues, they're afraid of emotional issues, afraid of the husband is afraid of the wife, children are afraid of the parents. They're all afraid because they have an image, some incident that has happened. The father must have hit the son, the husband would have kind of domestic violence. So many things happen, so that fear has gone into you. Now it is only you who can remove it. Or now, of course, if it's a very severe case, then you go to therapist. The therapist will help you to come out of it. But if they cannot do that, you will go once a week, because nowadays it's expensive, but it's worth it. And there is no social stigma attached now. If you feel, I want to go to a psychiatrist, there's nothing wrong in that. We can all go. But You can also work on yourself. All of us can work. What happened? Why I stammered there? Why I got became blank when I was in front of the camera or in front of the mic? What happened? And then when you are in control of yourself, you realize, oh, this is where I make a mistake. Because let me tell you, all are sailing in the same boat. Nobody is better than anybody. So don't think when the audience is there, don't think that they are great. You are greater than them. At least you are on the stage talking. Many people will have commented on me also. You should have done this way. You should have done that way. You should have. Fine. Take all the inputs. Improve yourself, but don't get lay back. Don't say, oh my God, what will happen? They said this, they said that. All the time the hearsay, or if it is real also, you're all the time worried about what others will think, what others will feel. In the process, you're disintegrating your personality, which has every right to bloom, which has every right to grow. So think it over and learn from it. Be happy and say, oh, Fred, what is this fear? I will kill that fear. I have to somehow destroy that fear in me. But this is a daily affair. It's not going to happen in one day. Tomorrow again it will come. Again you have to kind of put it down. Go on addressing it as many times as possible, because as long as you're living, struggle will be there, challenges will be there. You have to face it. But don't give another choice to your mind, to your body. Don't give that choice, because that messes up the whole thing. And you see how confident you will be. So, this is one aspect of being afraid I tried to tackle. There are different aspects of it, and I'm sure you will have many more to say. But well, thank you for listening to me. You can subscribe for my channel, you can ring the bell icon, share this video with others, and if you are interested, give your comments. And thank you very much for listening to me. And don't be afraid, face the world. You have nothing to lose but your fear. Once again, thank you very much for being with me. See you next time. Bye till then.